Imagine this, the fate of humanity, resting in your hands, a single decision, to open a box or leave it closed. You don't know what's inside, but what if it holds the power to either save the world or doom it forever? Would you take the risk, or would you walk away, never knowing what could have been? A long time ago, before cities and kings, before even time as we know it, the world was ruled by gods and titans. Among them was Prometheus, a titan not of destruction, but of compassion. He looked down at humankind and saw suffering. They were cold, hungry, powerless. So he made a choice. He stole fire from Mount Olympus, the sacred flame reserved for gods, and gave it to mortals. With fire, humans learned to cook, to create, to build. They shaped metal, lit their homes, defended themselves. It was the beginning of civilization, but it was also the beginning of Zeus's wrath. Zeus, the king of gods, was enraged. Prometheus had defied him. He couldn't let that go unpunished. He chained Prometheus to a rock where an eagle would tear at his liver every day, only for it to grow back at night. But that wasn't enough. Zeus wanted humanity to suffer too. He wouldn't destroy them outright. No. His revenge would be subtle, clever. He would give them something they couldn't resist, a gift that looked perfect, but held within it the seeds of their downfall. Zeus called upon Hephaestus, the divine blacksmith, and ordered him to craft a woman from Clio, being as beautiful as she was dangerous. The gods all contributed. Aphrodite gave her charm and allure, Athena grace and intelligence. Apollo gifted her music and elegance. Hermes gave her cunning and curiosity. Thus Pandora was born. Her name means all gifted. She was flawless, too flawless, and with her came a mysterious sealed box. The box was small, elegant, and locked tight. No one knew what was inside, only that it must never be opened. Zeus gave Pandora to Epimetheus, brother of Prometheus, as a bride. Prometheus had warned him, don't accept anything from the gods. But Epimetheus, blinded by love, welcomed her. He accepted the box, too, though he didn't know what it was. Pandora was told, whatever you do, never open it. But how do you resist the one thing you're told not to do? First, Pandora resisted. She kept the box hidden, untouched. But each day, the curiosity grew stronger. Why was it locked? Why was she forbidden from opening it? One quiet night, when the world was asleep, she gave in. She opened the box. Instantly, darkness erupted. A swarm of horrors filled the air. Pain, sickness, hatred, war, greed, betrayal. They poured out like smoke, like poison, spreading across the world. Pandora screamed and tried to shut the lid, but it was too late. The damage was done. But then, something strange. As she peeked into the almost empty box, there was one thing left. Small, flickering, delicate. It was hope. She quickly closed the lid, not out of fear, but to protect it. The world had changed. Evil was loose, but hope remained the last gift, and perhaps the most powerful. To this day, when someone says they opened Pandora's box, they're not talking about a literal box. They mean a moment when something irreversible happened. Pandora wasn't evil. She was human, curious, flawed, like all of us. So now we ask you, if you had that box in your hands, would you open it? Let us know in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell.